No one in the marketplace has been talking about stagflation as long as Jeff Cutmore, so perhaps he should be the next head of the ECB. But we have a big change, of course, coming later on this year, and it's hard to see Mario Draghi being happy handing over a mandate when you've got effectively stagflation happening across the Eurozone if that plays out. So what do you think the task is going to be for the next head of the ECB, and what do you expect them to do?
But the next head of the ECB is going to have an incredibly difficult position, because on one side he's going to find himself with a massive stimulus. The ECB balance sheet is 41% of GDP of the Eurozone. Interest rates are at zero. I mean, excess liquidity, 1.8 trillion euros. It's insane. So he or she will not be able to come up and say, look, we're going to inject more liquidity, do more TLTROs. Everything has been done. And the Eurozone this year is likely to grow 1%, not 1.6%. The Eurozone is showing the evidence that all of these programs have not delivered the type of growth, because the problem is structural. The problem is a massive level of government spending, very high taxation, and obviously demographics. And central banks don't print growth. Therefore, the next one is going to have to normalize. And he is going to have to normalize in a kind of, I would say Jean-Claude Trichet had to do, in a way in which he knows that there will be negative consequences, but maintaining the current policy is going to leave it without any type of tools.
What about countries like Germany that do have some fiscal headroom at this point? If this European experiment is to work, those countries do need to begin spending more, don't they, to stimulate? I mean, is there the possibility that twin track with the ECB taking more action, that we do see a new policy from Germany that involves higher government spending?
The German government has already tried it. It stopped its austerity program. It started increasing public spending, but you cannot solve the Eurozone situation by bringing Germany to do the mistakes that Spain, Italy, France or Portugal do. It's ridiculous. You have to get the Eurozone to do things correctly, not everyone do things incorrectly. There is no evidence that Germany is spending less than what they need, investing less than what they need, or consuming less than what they need. The evidence is that the rest are still spending way above their means, and that's what is not changing in the Eurozone. The Eurozone has put government spending at the forefront.
Got to leave it there. You're competing with that great sound which says we're going to break.